Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Spider Lane. I sing and play stuff in the band New Disease. Check us out at facebook.com/newdiseaseusa. Today, I've got sort of a weirdo harmonica for you. This was another gift from a relative in southern Ohio, and after looking this up to try and learn more about it, I'm extremely confused. So if anybody out there can help me learn more about this, that would be awesome. What I've got is a 48-hole Hero Tremolo harmonica in the key of C. Now this box looks beat up, like real. It looks like it's been through some hard times, but I also found like this identical harmonica with the same box and everything being sold brand new, apparently, on some sites from China and Malaysia. So I can't tell if this is new or not. I mean, the harmonica itself looks great, and a big identifying factor of this that's kind of unusual for what I'm assuming was a lower end tremolo was this has a wood comb, which cheap harmonicas normally don't. So I'm very, very interested. I've played around with it a little bit. It sounds very good. The wood is very strong, glossy, finished. You know, you're not going to rip it up by bringing your nails across it. But show you the box real quick because I find this kind of interesting. On the bottom there's a Chinese stamp that says made in China wooden frame harmonica, and inside there's a nice little badge, as I've been seeing with a lot of harmonicas lately that have the flip-top box. But so I've got this. Try and show you a little bit of it. Brass reeds, metal cover plates, and a wood comb, which I still can't get over is extremely weird. But I'm going to compare this side by side with my Hohner Weekender, and from a distance, you literally could not tell these apart. The only way you would know is that the comb is a little fatter on the Weekender than on the Hero, but from a distance, these are just about identical. It's difficult to tell that this is a wood comb. But I will play this for you a little bit. This is the Hero. Now you can hear towards the lower end, right around here, there's a reed buzzing around, which I suppose is to be expected, but honestly this sounds pretty good. Just, I don't really hear any dead holes or anything. That the highest note actually rings very clear and everything. We'll try the draw now. And nothing dead, everything comes through very clear. I suppose there's a difference. The cover plates, when you come out here on the Hero, sort of indent a little bit along this edge, whereas on the Weekender they don't, they're just rounded off. But I'll play the Weekender now so you can sort of hear some of the same stuff and see which you think sounds better. The last hole blow on this one is dead. Oh, it's there a little bit. One of the holes, since it's a tremolo, the bottom hole still works, but the top one's dead. So overall, I think the Weekender has a little cleaner sound, but I kind of like the Hero better. when you play them, you can definitely tell that this is a wood comb versus this one being plastic. And this one's actually a little heavier. The Hero is a little heavier than the Weekender. So I'm going to have to say, I honestly like, as far as tremolos go, lower price tremolos, the Hero I think is a good one. So you can find these all over the internet and pick one up if you want budget tremolo harp that's better than the Weekender. Because really, you can get either one of these, which only comes in the key of C, or you can get a Hohner Echo Celeste, which comes in just about every key, and they're a little more expensive. They're like 20 bucks a piece, not too bad. So I've got that going for me, but something else that I wanted to share with you. I also ended up getting another one of these, the Hohner Fuego Azul Blue Fire, and I was, I popped it out just because I haven't touched my other one that I got. The other one that I had, which I have right here, is, this was a pre-sale. I got this before it went on sale through the nice people at Hohner to try out and do a review on, and I thought this really sucked. Like, I have very clearly marked these just so I don't get them confused, but even in the printing, I don't know if you'll be able to see the difference here. This is the first one, and this is the second one. It's kind of hard to see, but, I've barely ever played the first one, which is this one. I've got a little mark up here so I don't misplace them, but this one, the color is a little darker, more of a copper tone on the writing, whereas this one's a little brighter and more of a gold. But I want you to hear the difference between these, because when I took this one, the newer one, out of the box, I was pleasantly stunned. So listen to this. Yeah, this thing sucks. Now, listen to the new one. And as you can hear, it's just a little bit out of tune on the lower end. But this thing that has a lot more balls to it than the first, I'll just call this the first edition. The first edition one, because this one, like, out of the box was just absolute garbage. I mean, as you heard on the review that I did, I mean, I hadn't really played it before I did the review, and this one really sucks. But this one sounds fantastic, and this has earned a place in my little case of travel harps that I take when I'm not actually, playing all too seriously. So my travel case is the Fuego Azul, the Blue Ice plastic comb in D, and this other one, which was number 3, or actually this was number 4 of the gifts that I received, and this is a Swan. That's all it says. Came in a little blue box, which I had around here but have misplaced, and it's a fucking Swan. All it says is it's a Swan harmonica. And how I knew I was actually getting a little better at playing and hearing, being familiar with the notes, was that I was able to, without there being any marking on the box, was able to figure out that this was actually in G, which surprised me. And my hair's doing weird things, and I'm trying to get it not to do that. Need to get it where I want it. I'm not beautiful for the video. But anyway, I suppose I'll play this for you real quick. This has actually got some weight to it, which is pretty cool. I can't tell, because it's got these brass gold-colored cover plates, so I can't actually tell, but it appears the reeds are brass. I can't imagine them being anything else, but I wasn't smart enough to look down here and see that this has a G on it. But I was playing it, and I'm like, it's a harp I've never heard of, but it's not a C. How amazing. So I started playing this more, and I'm like, that sounds just like my Big River. It's a G. How amazing. So here's what a Swan in G sounds like. It doesn't sound too bad, actually. I mean, it's got some projection to it. It's like, it's not very airtight. That's my only issue. But the bends are good and everything. I don't think there are any dead holes on it. So if you ever come across one of these and you want to find one, because if they make these in G, I'm assuming they make them in every key, sort of like the Jambone. I think that's what they're called, that they make in like every key, some that are only known to monkeys. But this, if you ever find one of these, or if you need, a lower budget harp in a key that you don't have, and you don't want to get a Jambone, because these look much better, find one of these. Look these up, and I'm assuming they're probably on Amazon, because I've seen other people review Swan harps before. So, yeah, if you want something different even, these actually aren't too bad. Or if you want to make up a travel set like I did, Swans are pretty cool. So that's all I've got for you. I'm Spider Lane from the band New Disease, one word, facebook.com/newdiseaseusa. Have a good one.